Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tabitha, the owner of Elegant Homes and Interiors. And come on in here and tell me where you're coming from and tell me if you're having a wonderful day. Okay, we're going to talk about the number one question everyone asks me all the time. Okay, we're going to get into it. So let's dive in. The number one question that people ask me is, what different types of paint do you put where in any home? In your home. If I could talk, that would be better. Okay, one of the things that they ask me is, what types of paint, I have some notes here, do you use, like sheens? What different types of, where do you use them? And I'm going to get into that today. So flat paint. Let's talk about flat paint. Everybody talks about flat paint. Where should we put it? What should we do with it? I'm going to tell you a little secret about flat paint. It's the cheapest paint you can buy. A lot of builders will use flat paint in their brand new custom homes, and I'll tell you why. It's A, it's the cheapest one, and B, it's the most forgiving, okay? So one of the things that is, when I say it's most forgiving, is if you have flaws in the walls and things like that, it will, won't show a sheen, so it'll just cover that up. So all builders are probably going to use that. However, if you have a house in mind and you're building a house, ask your builder if you can upgrade that. That's so important, okay? Because flat paint, you don't want flat paint, because I promise you within a year, you'll be painting over again. Okay, so what is the difference between all the different grades? The number one thing about the different grades is it's scrubbable. So some of the paints will be scrubbable, some of them won't be, okay? So the higher you go up, the more you pay, but the more you can scrub it. Okay, so if you have little hands, if you have dogs, if you have different things, so you have a busy household, the further you go up the scale, the better. But you, different ones, I like different sheens, and I don't really like them really super glossy. Okay, let's get into eggshell. The next one up, people are trying to call me all the time. Eggshell is the next one up. I love eggshell. Honestly, one of the things that I love about it, it's kind of got a little sheen to it, but it's not really super glossy. I love this in bedrooms, living rooms, and hallways, okay? But you can still scrub it. It's kind of got a little flatter. It's not super shiny, but you can still scrub it, which is so, so important, okay? So bedrooms, hallways, and living room for eggshell. Going up the scale, satin paint. The next one, everybody says it's got a little bit more gloss to it. Kind of like my shine on my face. Okay, it's got a little bit more sheen to it, and it's satin. So I always say that this is probably the number one thing that you can scrub without it being just high gloss, like looking like really super glossy. This is really important to use in bathrooms and kitchens, because those are areas that we really use a lot of products in, we cook in, the oils and things like that. You're going to be able to get in there and really scrub it, and it's going to give you the longevity that you're wanting, so you don't have to paint every year, okay? So I really love satin, okay? The next one, a semi-gloss, which is the most glossiest. And what I love to paint with semi-gloss, honestly, I'll tell you, is trim and doors, because you can really scrub this. You can get in there and really scrub it with some Dawn soap, and you can get the oils out of your house. So definitely go with trim. And you can it's really easier to wipe off. So trim and doors, that's super awesome for a semi-gloss. Okay, guys, I hope this was super helpful for you guys. If you want more tips and tricks like this, let me know. We have tons of them. And yeah, so one last thing, somebody's asked, flat paint, what do you do with that one? Only thing I would probably do is my ceiling. Okay, guys, we have some big announcements that are honestly coming this week. So make sure you share this and stay tuned. We have some great things coming. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.